Okay, so you're stuck at home with your dog and he's driving you nuts. A wonderful tool to use for this is a Kong. Kong is this oddly shaped hard rubber toy, which we fill with many different ingredients. You can freeze it, you can put it in the dishwasher. It's great to use for keeping your dog busy. There are lots of different sizes. So for your smaller dogs up to your larger dogs. There are softer ones for puppies. These are softer so they won't be as hard on puppy teeth. The black ones are harder rubber so the dogs can chew on them a little harder. These are good for your bully breeds and your harder chewers. This is your average, your red average Kong. So the thing about a Kong is what makes it useful is we stuff all different sorts of things. Here at Lex Pets, we use a pumpkin yogurt mixture that, as you can tell, we make in large batches. But this is pumpkin and Greek yogurt. We like Greek yogurt over plain yogurt because it gives it a thicker consistency. Regular yogurt can make it a little watery. We buy our pumpkin in bulk, since we give so many Kongs. However, you can go and get it at the grocery store in smaller cans. Just make sure you get pumpkin, 100% pumpkin, and not pumpkin pie filling. You don't want to give your dog pumpkin pie filling. So just your basic pumpkin, Greek yogurt, mix it. For a can of pumpkin, I would like to use about a half cup of Greek yogurt. For an average can of pumpkin, about a quarter to a half cup of Greek yogurt. But you can make it to your dog's preference. The easiest way to stuff a Kong that we have found is you want to get it all the way up in the top. So you get it, your knife, get it in there, and you can just pull it on out. So you're getting it deep in there so that your dog has to work to get it. And then just a little cork at the end. So there you go. There is a Kong ready to keep a dog busy. If you want to add a little extra time, put it in the freezer, freeze it overnight. It'll take them longer to get through it. So that is what we use at Lex Pets. We like it, the fiber in the pumpkin, the probiotics in the yogurt, and it's low calorie. There are lots of other options for Kong filling. Peanut butter is one a lot of people like. Peanut butter is wonderful. It's sticky. It takes a long time for the dogs to get it out. However, be cautious because peanut butter has a lot of calories. If you're putting as much peanut butter in your Kong as I put pumpkin, you're going to be giving your dog basically another meal's worth of calories. So if we were doing a peanut butter Kong, I would do most of the same steps. Put it in there deep, wipe it around, smear it around, get it in there, but I would not cork the end. That way, we're saving that last big tablespoon of peanut butter. So then your dog can work to get all that out of there, and as deep as it is. And also, this is another great one to freeze. It'll take the dog longer to get it out. Another couple options you can use, if you want lower calorie options, you can use yogurt and blueberries, yogurt and cut up carrot pieces. Greek yogurt you can mix with a myriad of different vegetables or fruits. As long as they're dog safe, don't use grapes. But those would be great for keeping the dog busy, especially if you freeze it. If you have a picky eater and you still want to give the Kong something, you can get some canned dog food. I like pate for this because the pates are easier to be smeared in there. But you can take some canned dog food, smear it in the Kong the same way that you would anything else. Once again, if you are using canned dog food, just remember to regulate it against your dog's regular meal. Once again, because we want this to keep the dog busy, not make them overweight. Now, if you're doing a lot of Kongs, like if you have several Kongs, you want to do a week's worth of Kongs, or do something a little more, if you have a lot of dogs, like you're trying to prep for, like we do at Lex Pets, You can take your typical piping bag that you use for piping, like on a cake or something. Just put your Kong filling, whatever you choose, in your piping bag. Doesn't work so well with peanut butter, but it works pretty good with the other ones. I'm a little messy here, but it'll still work. Then you can take it and just squeeze it on in there. And then you can do several Kongs at a time. So go online. You can find hundreds of recipes online. Just Google Kong recipes and there's a ton. Anything that you can do, you can freeze it, make it last longer. If you have a harder chewer, you can certainly use the black Kongs over the red ones. However, don't ever leave your dog just completely unsupervised with the Kong. You want to peek back on them every now and again because they can chew off pieces and swallow them. So we always want to be careful, and we want to supervise our dogs with every toy, and Kongs are included. Just because it's a black Kong doesn't mean they can't chew a piece off. So you always want to supervise them, but you have them in the corner, you're working on your computer from home, put them in the corner with their frozen Kong, and they won't be pawing at you and pestering you while you're trying to get your job done.